For many members of the laborers, this project is not just a pipeline, it is in fact a lifeline. As you may know, the construction sector has been particularly hard hit by the economic recession. Unemployment in construction is far higher than any industry sector, with over 1.1 million construction workers currently without a job in the United States. Too many hardworking Americans are out of work, and the Keystone XL pipeline will change that dire situation for thousands of them.
I cannot emphasize enough how important these jobs are. The construction industry has wrestled with unemployment as high as 27% over the last 2 years. During this time, we've seen countless working families lose their livelihoods, their homes, and in some cases, their hope of building a better life. These are not just jobs we're talking about today. They are American families.
If the Keystone XL pipeline is not built, the socioeconomic benefits of the project will not be realized. There will be no local, state, federal revenue. There will be no jobs created. That means there will be no employer contributions to the health and welfare funds of members of the operating engineer and other craft workers. There will be no contributions to pension and retirement funds for these workers. There will be no investments in the future of the industry in apprenticeship and training in our labor management training programs for the pipeline sector. With the high rate of unemployment in construction, currently at 14%, it's clear that many of these workers will remain jobless, relying on unemployment insurance and other public assistance.
The benefits from the Keystone XL pipeline will not be localized. From pipe manufactured in Arkansas, pump motors assembled in Ohio, and transformers built in Pennsylvania, to the men and women who will actually work on the pipeline itself, workers from all over the United States would benefit from the project.
No one can argue that this project will create thousands of good jobs for construction workers almost immediately, and the construction economic desperately needs the massive infusion of private capital generated by the Keystone XL pipeline.
It's no wonder why the State Department concludes in the FEIS that the Keystone XL is preferable to no project at all. What makes one wonder is why, given that finding, the administration postponed the decision until 2013.
Today, the United States is experiencing the worst economic downturn since the Great Depression. The Keystone XL pipeline is shovel-ready. As soon as a presidential permit is granted, jobs would be created, jobs that our country, jobs that our members desperately need.